Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Natalie and this is Eve's Rising Tarot. And this is a general collective love reading for you and the person on your mind, your romantic love interest. It's a general reading and not a one-to-one. And what that means is it's geared towards a large collective of people who are on a similar frequency. So it's impossible to connect perfectly with everyone's experience. So I would ask that you please check in with, connect, and trust your intuition throughout this reading, so as to take what messages are meant for you and to leave those behind that are not. Energy is fluid, meaning it can go from your person's side to yours, depending on whatever feels connected to your experience. Switch the energies as needed. And let's get into it. That'll be all. What is your person's overall energy towards this connection right now? How are they feeling? What is their overall thoughts, feelings towards this connection in their life? Okay. So we have commitment and conflicted, marriage, promises and fidelity, decisions, hot and cold, and multiple choices. So your person is having realizations and epiphanies about a desire to have some sort of commitment, or maybe even take this to matrimony and make it a long-term thing. But they are battling between, here I see black and white, which is the conflicts, this hot and cold, multiple choices, wanting to play the field, having to make a decision. Am I going to give up my freedom? Is that really worth it? But seeing so much beauty and light and love in this connection that it's feeling worth it to walk out of the old lifestyle and into the new beauty. So this is how your person is viewing the connection right now. So conflicted about a desire for commitment with you. What is your overall energies towards each other? What are your overall energies towards your person and their overall energies towards you? Okay, so your energies towards your person, inspired, wholly focused on this person, captivated by them. You feel this person has brought you to life, has lit something within you that felt very dormant and asleep for a long time. It's something that brings a childlike wonder and a sense of newness to you, but it is nonetheless captivating, and you want to follow this person. You want to pursue them. There's a strong attraction, but feeling youthful in following it, uncomfortable. Gives you butterflies, this person. All right, and their energy towards you. The Empress. That is very much so feeling like this light, this love, this pure, unconditional, loving energy your person holds towards you. They see abundance and possibility and just hearth and home and comfort with you. They see really themselves being able to give up the old lifestyle. They're really stepping into a space of feeling into and really believing it's possible to leave the old, possible player energy behind this, hot and cold, multiple choices. Coming in and speaking something real and true instead of, self-serving and using you as a way to just entertain them. They feel very loving and connected to you, and they see a future with you. Okay. I want to get a little bit more about that. Tell me more about this Empress energy your person is feeling towards you. They're operating from the Empress energy. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Clarity of this light you bring to them, and clarity of this old lifestyle and way of being with people that just really doesn't have any spice or excitement anymore. It doesn't scratch the itch it used to for your person. And only in stepping away from you, possibly this could be a no contact situation or there's distance between you, they were able to see clarity out of this black and white. And I do see that aligns with this too. This, is it a Ferris wheel? On, the upside of it, a bird's eye view, seeing the forest through the trees by stepping outside of it and moving above it. It was very difficult for your person to find truth and understanding in their feelings for you when they were communicating with you the last time you two were in communication. Anything else on that, Spirit? Anything else that wants to come out? Okay, not on that one. What is the strongest connecting energy between you and your person? Strongest connecting love energy. Where are you in resonance and on the same page with your person? Sacred Journey 26. And 26 is just 7:26 on the clock. An acknowledgement that each other is divinely purposeful in one another's life. There have been a lot of twists and turns, but deep realizations on both sides because of having met one another, experienced one another, permeating in each other's energies and frequencies has brought awakenings and understandings of the self on both sides and given a sense of direction for both of you. This is known, this is acknowledged on both sides. So if there is a intuitive feeling within you that there is divine spiritual purpose for this person coming into your life, trust that, because that is exactly what this is confirming. Okay. Let's do this one here. I want to get a little bit more about that. Spirit, please clarify for the viewer and the romantic interest this connecting energy of sacred journey. And this does feel for you too. An individual who has their walking stick, who is facing forward, who is inspired and seeing a new path before them, a new opportunity and a new way to navigate this connection, to go forward in life because of this connection. And also this, your person kind of seeing, this could, like, I'm just getting like crystal ball, even though that's not what she's holding, but she is looking into this metal reflective sphere and seeing something in it, seeing some potential in it to create. Wholly focused on maybe the divine feminine aspect, the emotions, the instincts, the intuition. Sacred journey. Okay, let's get a clarifier for each. Why sacred journey for the viewer and their love interest? One card for each, Spirit. Okay, one more. Okay, so for you, Judgment, number 20. In the past, I was making choices in a careless or superficial way. Now I feel I have a higher duty. And everything I do must have a deep meaning. Sacred journey. Higher duty, deep meaning. And that could be this flame that's been ignited and this new journey that's been presented to you as a gift from this person's presence in your life. Would this new inspiration, would this new flame that burns in front of you, inside of you, have been realized if you hadn't met them? Okay, and so clarifying it from their perspective, 0. I'm ready to take a leap of faith and jump into the unknown for the first time in my life. I allow myself to have faith and trust God. The Fool. So clarifying this sacred journey, Judgment is the angel Gabriel with the trumpet calling the new self to life after a death and a rebirth, a reincarnation into a new existence, a new mind, a new heart, a new, more expansive soul, a new way of seeing life. And the Fool is a lesser, lower octave of that. Taking a leap of faith, knowing that there is more. Feeling in the gut, in the heart, the soul, the intuition, there's got to be more than this. And I'm ready to take that leap of faith and trust that this feeling that there's got to be more than this is true. And so sacred journey, that's how it's kind of showing itself for each of you. This new path, this new life for you, this new inspiration. And for your person, ready to take off the fool's clothes, the character they've been pretending to be, and to step into their divine abundance, the gift that God gave that requires no mask and no character and no persona, right? Just the truth, taking off the layers, stepping into a more authentic path and nature. So this is your person's energy. And that is that conflicted, but being at the top of the Ferris wheel, seeing the light and the love, and this gold light just makes me feel, and I heard Christ consciousness, this unconditional love, which is also represented by the Empress. And to kind of explain or feel into that, how does a mother in her healthiest state feel towards her child? Unconditional love. It's not a thought. It's not an intelligence or intellectual thing. It is a heartfelt soul. Unconditional love. I would do anything for this child. I wouldn't think about it. It would just be an action, right? So this seeing possibility of unconditional love and a future, and feeling in a sense that whether they like it or not, this old paradigm and player mentality is dying. They have been taken to the top of the Ferris wheel and shown the truth. And coming back down, they can't forget what they've seen. Whether they like it or not, they feel that with this fidelity, a sense of loyalty and commitment to you, whether Whether you're speaking or not, you hold this person's heart. Okay. What are they keeping from you? Let's get 2 tarot. What important aspect is your person keeping from you at this time? And this may be a lot if it connects with you that this is a no contact or there is distance between the two of you. What important aspect is your person keeping from you? That they are trying to keep themselves busy. But there is the 2 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. They are keeping themselves occupied with material things in hopes to keep their mind and their heart away from wholly and fully focusing on you. But there is this fire and this drive to want to go towards you. Both of you, right? You and this Page of Wands energy, this passion-inspired new path before you. And this strong desire within your person to come towards you, but distracting themselves. They have to distract themselves. This could be with work. But even with the distractions, I see this person's gaze is fully and wholly on this desire to get the ball rolling, to reach out, to communicate, to come to you. So despite their efforts to distract and occupy their time in a way that is unsustainable, but they still try anyways, there is an inability to forget about you and about the way that they feel for you and about what they want for you and with you. I see also in this imagery waves beginning to crash at the feet or the feet of your person. Holding back emotions felt is not happening. It's not working anymore. They are coming for your person. They are bubbling up to the surface like boiling water. They are not telling you this. Maybe they're, playing games like what you learn in the art of seduction. Not giving in. Okay, put that here. So that is what they're keeping from you. What is the strongest crossing energy between the two of you at this time? Strongest crossing energy. Spirit, please show me what I need to see. Strongest crossing energy between the viewer and their love interest. The Weaver. This keeps coming out. The Weaver. What are you weaving? What are you creating? What is your beautiful and vibrant and powerful mind? What is it creating without your awareness? Reflection again at the bottom. And this came out at the same, one of the previous readings. As above, so below, as within, so without. What you are weaving within your space, your kingdom of heaven, your mind, is what you are painting and projecting on the screen of your existence. Be it good or be it less than desirable. You are creating something in your thoughts that is standing in the way. I'm going to have to get more on that. Let's see. This one. Spirit, for the viewer, please clarify the Weaver and the Reflection as the strongest crossing energy. Why the Weaver and Reflection? Sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. Somebody who is back below the trees again, in your own way. So your person has risen above their limiting trees, their paradigm, their perception, their beliefs, and have seen truth, and are coming back down to reality with this new download and awareness. But some part of you is down in the trees, not able to see the truth and the larger picture of things. Possibly fogged and glossed over or restricted in some way due to loss, grief, or feelings of depression. Sorrow. And birds flying above. And that could be like, what are the birds that circle? Condors or buzzards. Seeing these birds above you, probably or possibly seeing from your perspective of what's happening in this connection, it feels that you are in danger or that something is coming for you. Something that sees you as an easy meal or wants to capitalize on your weaknesses in some way, your being down on your luck. And this one came out again. It came out in yesterday's reading or day before yesterday. Turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. Shocking. And I can't help but notice the similarity in the light formation, right? It could be like this. Turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Beliefs that you are unsafe. That only by staying hidden in the forest can you truly stay safe from whatever perceived danger this person makes you feel. And this doesn't feel like a conscious, I feel scared of this person. It's more of a subconscious nervous system reaction to something that's happening or that's at odds with your subconscious beliefs. So you may be open and happy and excited for the potential with this person, but your nervous system is singing a different song. Singing a song of trouble and being on guard and ready for trouble or turmoil or chaos or discourse with this person. You are somebody who could be dealing with loss or bereavement, grief of some sort, which is or has left you in a very depressed and low state. And if that is your experience, I'm sending you so much love. Okay, and let's get more for your person. And I feel that heaviness, so that is a message for someone out there. Okay, why the Weaver, the Reflection for your person's crossing energy between the two of you. 3, 2, 1. shallow, hollow, empty boredom. And this is causing me to be reminded of that Ferris wheel, the going up to the top and seeing from a different perspective and having a deeper understanding and awareness of this connection and what they feel in this connection and how they feel overall for you. But coming back down through life and circumstances, which is bringing them back to the dinner table of the old way of life. And this person is, right here, decisions. Do I try to eat from this hollow, empty life dinner table I used to sit at that used to be so fulfilling and gave me what I needed? Or do I take a leap of faith, this Fool energy, and jump into the unknown? They are at the doorstep of change, of thinking differently, of being more open to trusting their gut and their inner guidance with you. Because of the reflection that you are to them. Okay, and then family came out. Fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. As a crossing energy. Interesting. Perhaps fear of, I'm hearing their abilities or their trust in themselves to be a good mother or father, whatever the case may be for each of you. But also, too, the Empress typically can in some decks is shown as pregnancy, and their energy towards you. Maybe a desire, but at the same time a fear to have a family with you, to have children with you. Perhaps there is an age difference and there is a fear that time is running out, right? That the sun is setting on the ability to have children together. So there could be age difference, vice versa. Interesting. Family. But this is so, right? These two cards go hand in hand, right? So your person's overall energy towards the connection was conflicted and then commitment, right? Decisions, hot and cold, multiple choice, marriage, promises, fidelity. And then these cards feel so much like they are connected to that old paradigm, the old way of life, the old player, the old surface level way of connecting with people and treating them more like people are replaceable. If this doesn't work out, I just move on to the next, and they're like underwear, you change them out. Your person is feeling emptiness in this lifestyle. It does nothing for them anymore. It is boring. It is hollow. It is empty, and they see this now. They are blissfully aware of how unhappy that old life makes them, as they're still trying to enact it and operate within it. But also too, right? So two cards that feel very much in alignment with this. On the other side, right? This new perspective that they realize they feel. This ready to take the leap of faith into this commitment, family, fidelity, marriage, children. They are between two worlds and two lives. And the old version of them is trying to die and to be left behind so that they can step into this new opportunity and truth of what they feel for you. So family and shallow. Interesting. Okay. What are their intentions as it stands? Actually, I want to do more tarot. I'm feeling more tarot today. What are your person's intentions towards you at this time? Let's get 2 cards. What are your person's intentions towards you? The Sun, the 8 of Cups, and Temperance. That's very interesting. Beauty, connection, happiness, abundance, but walking away from it, but walking towards temperance, which is balance. The middle way. It doesn't matter which way your person goes, they walk towards you. That's what it feels like. Both images look to me to be balanced. Right? In the imagery of the Sun card, there's masculine and feminine facing one another in blissful, happy alignment and balance. And then there is this balance. 1 foot on ground, 1 foot in the water. Equal parts in both worlds and realities. Balance within. In walking away from you, they walk towards finding balance within themselves. So their intention towards you is, I don't see them coming towards you or taking any action towards you at this time, although this is at the bottom of the deck, so that may be different for each of you. Communication. Fast communication coming in regards to what they're feeling, these new realizations and epiphanies and understandings. It feels like this depression, this grief, this loss is what is causing this person to turn their back on the beauty of the connection and the potential here. But with this angel being here, it does feel very divinely, that your person is being divinely supported through their grief and their sadness and this depressive state they find themselves in. And on the bottom of that, the Star card, Hope. Seeing the light and the dawn of a new day after something heavy and earth-shattering and paradigm-crushing. I do see that your person is being called forward towards you, but I see this person in the imagery with that cup in their hand, that feeling of loss and sadness, and that emotionally they've lost something near and dear and deeply loved to them. Their gaze is down. They're focused on this loss, this grief, this sorrow, these clouds looming over them. Eight, and then 3 major arcanas. Divinely, your person is being guided to look up and to walk forward. And as they walk forward through this grief and take a step out of it, that is how they will find their way and their footing. And that glimmer of the new way, the silver lining, the little glimmer of possibility and hope and faith that is before them. So intentions towards you, None at this time, even though they're being divinely guided to go forward, they are wholly consumed by their grief and whatever loss they may be dealing with. And this could be the loss of self. The sadness that table no longer offers them anything, right? Feeling vulnerable to you, to this connection, and feeling that no matter which way they turn, they cannot avoid that they have really true, deep, strong feelings for you. And they either come towards you or they come towards something else, which will inevitably result in balance within, which is beneficial in both ways. Okay, and so let's shift to you. I'm going to put this over here. Let's see. What is in your blind spot that needs to be seen, that divinely, spiritually, your higher self is guiding you to see right now? What is in your blind spot? Please show me what I need to see. Dependence. There is something or someone you are clinging to, and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the only approval you need is your own. So, there's something or someone you are clinging to, and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. Into your light, maybe the new path that this inspiration is illuminating in front of you. Possibly, is there a part of you, maybe for some of you, that are clinging to a certain outcome or expectation of your person that would be beneficial to reframe, or do your best to let go of, and to create an opening for possibility and potential. There's something or someone you are clinging to, and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. And I do see you wholly focused on this inspiration, this new path, this new way, this new sight. But his feet they're planted firmly on the ground, and it is purely just the gaze and the mind and the awareness that is on this light. So it's time to release whatever it is you're clinging to about this person, an expectation, a hope, a waiting, and to shift the focus back to you and this new opportunity and path before you. And in this experience with your person, what is your strength right now? Something, a way of being that you possess that is already at your disposal and your fingertips that you can embody and operate from. What is your strength? What is your strength? The Sage. A higher perspective, seeing above the monkey business. And this is an archetypal energy. So I'm going to read about it to help you fully understand what embodying this and operating from this seat of strength looks like for you individually. Okay, let's see. QRST. Sage. Okay, so attribute. The sage sits quietly by your side, reminding you to stay centered. So staying centered is your strength at this time. His wisdom comes down through the ages, and his counsel is balanced and reliable. He has no material agenda, and unlike those priests who cloak themselves in worldly wealth, he requires no supplication, nor does he demand an adherence to a tablet of commandments. He sees no reason to regret or blame. So the persona of this archetypal energy, human kindness needs no stick or carrot. It simply requires us to understand that we are bound together in a single unity, the law of one. He is Solomon and Siddhartha, imploring us to ground ourselves and listen to our core's steady pulse. He is the soul of intelligence and insight, teaching us to trust our deeper intuitive senses and make right choices based on grounded consciousness. He reminds us that it is okay to pause when faced with a choice. When you do not have enough information to act, that not knowing is a place of poise that shows maturity, not weakness. Wisdom is hard fought for, and the sage did not come to his elevated awareness by accident. And I'm hearing, you know the way, you have the wisdom. Are you embodying it? Are you putting it to practical use? His path was long and lonely, and his journey required great discipline. But in time, it gifted him the powers of great compassion and empathy. He needs little and lives in a meditative simplicity. The present moment is your power, is to act from what is happening at the moment that you're in, not what you fear will happen or not what has happened that is placing, colored, I'm seeing colored, like church painted glass in front of your vision that is causing you to see things in different shades and colors than the truth of what they are. So the seat of the present is your power, not getting pulled into by lesser minds, small minds. Okay, so if that feels connected to your experience or something that speaks to you, that's for you. All right, and what are you being called to release? What is this connection showing you that needs to be released within? An expectation. Let's see. What are you being called to release? Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past, the pained glass, the colored pained glass. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. And I was doing a pre-shuffle, figuring out what decks I wanted to use. And what had come out for the energies of you and your love interest were, for you, the dolphin, and for your person, the eagle, or vice versa. I can't remember which order it came out in, but what came to me is one is the master of the emotional realm. You are comfortable there, or your person is comfortable there. You play in the waves. The turbulence doesn't scare you. You know how to navigate it. Emotions are the realm of one of you. And the sky and the mind and the intellect and the logic and the sense and the reason and the structure, the eagle, right? The sky is their domain or your domain, whichever it applies to. Take it as it resonates. But this here feels like your domain is the sky. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar like an eagle in your life. And on the bottom, surrender your addictions. So that may be something that speaks to you. We all have addictions. And mine is oat milk lattes. I wonder if that's on the bottom here. I want to see if we can read about this. It does feel relevant. That soar is definitely really connecting me to that card, those cards that came out. The eagle. And emotions for the other person. So eagle, number 36, which breaks down to 9. Attainment. Again, let go of limiting beliefs about yourself that originate from your past. From your past, the looming sky, the darkness. Then you can own your power. Your power is the present moment, and that is where you soar. In the sky soar. Okay, let's see. I want to read about this one. 36. Eagle, air. When eagle soars into your life, it is never quiet or subtle. Eagle is a sign to reconnect with your spiritual path. She is showing you the way to the highest of your personal truth. The guidance she brings is one of the heart and your higher self. The sky is the limit when you follow your highest directives. What is it that your heart desires? And how does it tie in with your spiritual path, right? And this connecting energy is that you both acknowledge that this connection is a sacred journey that has set you both on paths to learning more truth of who you are and aligning and embodying that truth and operating and making that truth your baseline. Okay. How does this tie in with your spiritual path, and what is the bigger picture? And I mentioned, I don't remember what, but the bigger picture, unable to see the bigger picture. What is the bigger picture of these two things combined? Your desires and how it ties to your spiritual path. As long as you are open, listen and allow, eagle will show you the way. So, eagle attributes. Oh, I just feel like a hair is tickling my face. Eagle attributes are swiftness, strength, keen sight, illumination of spirit, creation, ability to see hidden spiritual truths, connection to spirit guides and teachers. And I had actually I was on Pinterest and saw some really incredible pictures of an eagle in like battle with a heron. And I was actually reading The 48 Laws of Power today by Robert Greene, and they're talking about a parable that involved a heron. I'm just making that connection too, so that's cool. Okay. Connection to spirit guides and teachers, great power and balance, 48 Laws of Power, dignity with grace, connection with higher truths, and intuitive and creative spirit. So just a friendly reminder that I'm on a journey as well. I bring these messages to you because it feels purposeful and I enjoy doing it. And so I am on this path in this collective with you in my own unique way. So just know this. Okay, let's see what divine advice needs to come your way. What advice does the source of all creation, your higher self, have for you to take away from this reading? What advice do you have for the collective, for their highest good spirit? What risk can I take today? And could it be getting those feet unglued from the ground you stand on and taking a step forward with nothing but exactly what you have right now? Because the next path or the next step you take in your life requires nothing more than what you have right now. Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take that big, scary leap. And this is also, right, your person being in that Fool energy on their sacred journey and you being in this judgment. In the past, I was making choices in careless or superficial ways. Now I feel I have a higher duty, and everything I do must have deep meaning. You are waking up to your spiritual purpose and path, and it lies before you. And there is possibly resistance that you feel in lifting your foot and taking that first step forward. But that is what you're being called to do right now, is to take that big scary leap. But do not fret, because your soul has wings. I like that. Today's soul action. What risk can you take to move toward your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Actions speak louder than words. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. So what risk can you take today? Okay. And I want to close it out with an angel number. Partnership number 2. Your angel is encouraging you to embrace the beauty of partnership, as it has the power to bring peace and create unity between individuals, ideas, and concepts. By approaching problems with an impartial and empathetic perspective, you will be guided towards a more harmonious outcome. Partnership 2. And I'm going to leave the reading there. 4444444 at the bottom. I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope it was helpful, and if it was, please like the video, share, comment, all that good stuff. It helps my channel, and I'm very grateful for all of you that do. I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will talk to you soon.